I'm eating crackers. Cole didn't want to record yesterday, just so everybody knows he was sick or something. So don't blame me or
I
everybody who
was
wants to blame.
sick. You could tell in
He
my
was,
voice I
yeah,
was
yeah, I
sick.
can tell in your voice. Alright, whatever. What's it called? Paul Heyman's gonna turn on Roman.
Oh, so we're starting right with
Yes,
SmackDown.
bro.
So are we not even gonna say like good morning to them? Like
Alright, good
nothing.
morning, good evening, good afternoon. I don't give a fuck. Again, I'm eating crackers. I think I said that already. Listen, listen.
Yeah,
Ah.
we're gonna talk about. Don't do that again.
Alright. Maybe the people like ASMR, man. You know?
No,
No? Okay.
but are we gonna talk about NXT first or
Alright, you
SmackDown?
know what? We're going to order NXT. Stephanie Vaquer is the first double champion, female double champion, not Mandy Rose. Mandy was cool. I liked her title reign. And but as soon as you win a title that's a unification title match, they become one title. So it doesn't count as a
Yeah.
double champ status.
So wait,
Hmm.
going off of that, does Roman Reigns' title reign, like after he beat Brock at Mania, does that add a WWE title reign to his like?
Mhm.
So is he a four-time champ
Yep.
then, right? That's crazy to think he's only been four-time champ and
He
he's held it
won.
for.
He won what on Survivor Series, then Raw, and then against Triple H. Then he never held the belt. Well, no, he won the Universal title from Brock, right? And then that's four right there. Five, six. He's a six time.
Do you see Roman being the person? I know it's not for like 20 years, but like, do
Mhm.
you see Roman being the person to beat John Cena 17?
Mm-mm. No. And what do you mean John Cena 17? That's if he wins the title. Do you think he's gonna win the title?
I think he's gonna win at Mania.
You gonna bet the
Did you
house
see
on that,
Ric
man?
Flair?
Ric Flair.
Did you see Ric Flair said he's gonna be at WrestleMania?
Mhm. He also thinks Charlotte Flair is better than John Cena and Roman Reigns.
I know he does.
Man,
He's crazy.
he's well, it's his daughter. I don't blame him. Like if I would probably be doing the same thing if I had like a son or daughter. I'd be like, yeah, my son's the best out of everyone on the roster. But I disagree with that because Charlotte Flair is not. She's not even the best female on the roster right now.
She's not.
No, not for me.
Oh, I'm saying she's not. Like I'm agreeing with
Oh,
you.
okay, okay. Because I think who do you think that belongs to? Because I think it's either
It's
um.
either I feel like
Mhm.
just off of like the last year, it's either Rhea or Liv.
Or Bianca Belair. Who would pretty cool.
Io Sky could
Oh
throw
yeah,
down.
Io Sky can 100% be like the greatest because her run in
Is
Japan.
Asuka
What?
was Asuka hurt? Like is she hurt?
I
Or
don't
am I
know.
tripping?
I'll be honest with you. I don't watch as much female wrestling as I do. You know,
No, I
not
know.
not to be weird or against the women. I think they're cool. I like I like them. They're cool. But like, what are they doing to Io Sky though, man? I thought she was gonna be like super cool in like the triple threat match. Cause there's another triple threat Mania.
No, it's not confirmed yet, but on Monday Bianca's gonna do something when she's the special guest referee,
Mm,
and it's just gonna cost it then.
bruh. Man, we're gonna have how many triple threat matches are on the card? You heard? The fuck was
I
that?
think I think two.
Cole, what was that?
I don't know,
What's it called?
but I
Mhm.
think there's two. There's gonna be two, if I'm correct. If I'm correct,
Mhm.
because it's gonna be Roman, Seth, Punk.
Remember? Wait, remember when they tried to make a fatal four way at pay per view?
That was the worst thing the
That was
company could
like, what
ever
the
do.
hell? Every single gimmick match is gonna try to like, bruh. Wait, speaking of fatal four ways, what's the best fatal four way match of all time?
The best fatal four way.
Mhm.
Um, that's hard. Like actually, I don't.
I can't think of it.
I feel like I really don't watch Fatal Four Way now.
I like the one on Raw in 2016 for the vacated Universal title.
Oh yeah, that's a good
That
match.
was a nice one. No one talks
People,
about it.
people, people thought Big Cass was gonna win.
What? Who? Bro, no one. I didn't think that shit. Who thought that shit?
A couple kids I went to
Oh
school with
my
thought it.
god, bro. Why? Because it was huge. Was it because he was tall? Cole died.
Oh,
Oh, okay. There you are.
no,
You were just dead for the second. What happened?
I don't know.
Oh my
But
god.
I love that KO won that match.
I
I
honestly thought
love it.
Seth was
But
gonna win it.
didn't Triple H cost them in the
Yeah,
match?
yeah. I just thought, but like I didn't know until he got in there and then did it to him. I was so shocked. I was like, what? I was like,
It
this
was
is
KO, Seth, Big Cass,
and
and
Roman.
Roman.
Mhm.
I feel like no one thought Roman was gonna win.
I mean, I thought I was like 10. I thought he was gonna win it.
No,
11
I
or
either
12.
thought it. I always thought it was gonna be Seth.
I was like 11, so I didn't know any better. I was like, alright, it's either gonna be Roman or Seth, because I thought they were the strongest ones there.
How do you feel about like the Shield? Like, who's the strongest member of the Shield?
Okay, like, are we gonna go kayfabe or like real life?
We'll go kayfabe.
Alright,
Like,
kayfabe. Then it was the physically the most strongest would be Roman, because he was portrayed as such, and he probably still is.
yeah, Roman. Do you see him being in the title scene anytime soon?
Maybe in like the next 3 years. I'm not sure if he needs it again though. Or he'll probably go to Hollywood. I don't know. What do you think? You think he'll go to Hollywood or he'll stay here with us?
No, because he said he enjoys wrestling and he's gonna keep doing it as long as he can.
Okay, okay. What about Seth? Because he was supposed to be in there. I didn't watch the new Captain America movie, but if he did, was he
He
in there?
wasn't.
He wasn't? Oh,
No,
okay.
they cut that
Well,
whole part.
yeah. Why?
That movie was terrible. So
Really?
yeah, we don't need to talk about that shit yet.
Okay. Alright, man. I was asking. What's it called? Alright, and the most technical. Okay, who's your favorite to watch in the ring between the Shield?
Between the Shield,
Mhm.
I I think it would have to be Roman.
Yeah, I agree. We're not trying to. I'm not. You know what makes it even funnier is that you're wearing that Paul Heyman profile picture, and you're like everything Roman, bro. Are you even there?
Yeah, I thought you were still talking, but
No,
I'm
bro.
not gonna.
I get. Are you
I'm trying to
good,
speak over. Yeah, I'm just not trying to speak over you.
bro? What? No. Well, we never even talked about what's it called, CM Punk and Paul Heyman, man.
Yeah, well, let's briefly go over NXT. Oh, it's
Bro.
gonna be Obafemi, Trick
Mhm.
Williams, and
Oh yeah, it was.
they're gonna be at the pay per view. It's gonna be a triple threat.
Mhm.
Did you see like that wannabe Shield? I forget what it's
Yeah,
called.
yeah, yeah. Something. What's something stable? Something stable, right? Bro,
Yeah,
it was.
they're
Oh my
saying
god.
Trick Williams is running that on the behind the scenes.
Who thought of that shit, bro? Is Vince Russo in there?
Yeah.
Please bring back peak Vince Russo. Please. I miss Vince Russo, man.
He should have dethroned Roman Reigns for the
No,
title.
yeah, facts. He should have had Tozawa against Reigns, bro. He should have booked it like Cena and Rock. Remember the fucking match graphic? I love that match graphic.
Once in a
Yeah,
lifetime.
once in a lifetime, Tozawa and Reigns for the fucking 24/7. Nah, fucking, you know, um,
Roman becomes the ultimate tribal chief. He wins everything. He
mhm.
goes in, squashes Tiffany Stratton,
Oh boy.
squashes Cody Rhodes. He's like peak Kurt Angle.
No, and then Vince Russo's idea is, all right, we go to Saudi, we bring back Goldberg.
Oh
No,
no,
no, that would
that
be
his
horrible.
last match is coming real soon.
Oh boy, bro, someone's last fucking day is coming soon. To whoever chooses to wrestle him.
Bro, Dolph Ziggler just tweeted because Goldberg was like, "Be careful what you ask for,"
Mhm.
and it was a picture of him spearing Dolph Ziggler, and Dolph Ziggler was like, "You're the only person that asked for that match."
I saw that those people in the comments that were trying to like, like the old people that were like, fans of Goldberg, and then Dolph was replying back to them, or Nick Nemeth. I thought was pretty funny, but what's it called?
Goldberg hit. It
Mhm.
was it was a legit a 5 spear match. He
Bro.
walked in, speared Ziggler.
Mhm.
Ziggler said he's weak. He came back, speared him again.
Mhm.
That match is the worst match in history.
I mean, there's a couple other ones I can think of to top that, but what's it called?
Like,
Hmm.
what if the pandemic never happened? Our main event of WrestleMania 37, or was
Uh-huh.
it 38?
For what?
No, it was 37. It would have been Roman Reigns versus Bill Goldberg at WrestleMania.
That was 36.
No.
Hmm. Yeah, because Roman called
Mm-mm.
out sick. Yeah, bro, WrestleMania 37 was a triple threat between Daniel Bryan and Edge, bro, and Roman.
Oh, it was.
Bruh. And then no, but we're not. You keep veering away from NXT, man.
I'm
What's it
sorry. I'm
called?
sorry.
No, we're almost there. What was the Ricky Saints and Sean Spears talking about? And then they were like, you can't go back to AEW some shit. I don't think
Yeah,
anyone
they're
wants to go
talking.
back.
None of them do, but Sean Spears is telling Ricky Saints to be careful because he has this family and he's not going to lose his North American Championship.
Right. Ricky Saints is definitely gonna win that shit. But what's it,
I
man?
don't know. Sean Spears just won it.
Maybe they're gonna go back and forth with it.
Hopefully,
That'd be
because
nice. Trilogy, one apiece. They settle it at
NXT is
sometime
doing
near the summer.
glorious things for their careers.
Mhm. Bring back the Hardys. They said they want to retire soon.
The Hardys are going to be in WWE in like the summer.
Bro, this summer might shape up to be a decent summer, you know?
It could. SummerSlam
And we're
could
going to
be the
SummerSlam.
best.
Why are we mad? Alright, who's driving? No, actually, we don't talk about that right now.
We'll
We should
figure
both.
that
Yeah,
out.
we'll
But
figure that out.
I'm going to SummerSlam.
We should both go, man.
We
When
could.
is it again?
But
August?
yeah, it's August. And then in May, I'm going to, I think it's NXT Battlegrounds.
Mm-hmm. Bring a sign, and then I'll make it into a short.
It's NXT, Raw, and Saturday night's main event. I'm going to.
Mm-hmm. Bring some signs. We gotta be creative with these signs. Oh, also, you know what I was trying to do? What's it called?
Hmm.
My mom doesn't like being on camera, so hopefully you can ask someone over there. But like, I want you to go up to someone like in those fucking like Instagram reels, and they'll be like, try to like, can you name these wrestlers? And they gotta give them a name.
Oh yeah, we could definitely do that.
I asked everyone here. Everyone said no. I know. I
We'll
was.
we'll we'll get we'll get people.
And then
We
all right
need to go
now
to
no
like
no shush. We're gonna go to SmackDown.
oh, we definitely could because SmackDown is going to be around in like June.
No, I meant like we're gonna talk about it. What happens?
No, I thought you meant
No, bro. We said we're gonna review it, and we review everything but the two things we said we're gonna review. What's it called? All right. Drew McIntyre. People are saying he's injured for real. And then did you see that it was on real glass? And then CM Punk walked by it.
yeah, I saw that.
And then what's it called? Damian Priest.
Randy
What? Vows to
Randy
punt Kevin Owens.
yeah, Randy lost
Drew.
to Drew.
Mhm.
I feel like Drew needed that because he's been taking straight
Yeah, he's been
losses.
straight. Yeah, all L's, bro. Nothing for my boy Drew.
If he doesn't beat Priest clean at WrestleMania, there's an issue.
He might just leave, you know. I wouldn't want him to leave, but yeah, I'd be pissed off
I'm
too.
sorry, Drew's been the best heel in the WWE currently.
Mhm.
Like him and Punk is probably feud of the year. I don't know. That's still kind of early to say.
Mhm. And,
That'd be have to be feud. That'd have to be feud of the year last year.
I mean, that's the second place for me.
It's either gonna. I feel like next week on SmackDown, it's gonna build a lot of the show for WrestleMania for the
Mhm.
SmackDown side
Well,
because Jacob
mhm.
Fatu is pissed
Oh yeah, with or without
that
you.
he
Did you see
wasn't.
how we looked with you at Tongaloa or whatever the fuck? Which one is that one?
That's Tonga. That's
Okay.
Tamatanga.
Tamatanga. He looked at Tamatanga like with you, and then he looked at Solo
It's
Sikoa
this is
after.
either what's gonna happen at Mania. It's gonna be Solo versus Jacob Fatu, and it's
Mhm.
gonna be like loser gets kicked out of the bloodline,
Mhm.
and it's either gonna be Solo, Tamatanga, Tongaloa, and Hikuleo, or it's gonna be Jacob, the Tongans, and Hikuleo.
Another bloodline thing.
But then do you see if it's Solo gets kicked out? Do you see Roman teaming with Solo and the Usos to to just finally get rid of the new bloodline?
I don't know, but I'm sick and tired of the bloodline stuff, man. I feel like peak bloodline was 2022.
No, peak bloodline was last year.
Nah, I think it was 2022. Like the whole Sami Zayn thing, honorary Uso, and the fucking the
That
court
was
session they
20.
had.
That was 2023.
That was, no, Cole. That was the fucking like the what's it called when they come the homecoming of Raw in 2022 around November.
Okay, it was going into
No, but I'm just
2023.
saying that I thought was the fucking peak. I thought that's as far as they could take it. Did Sammy turn
No,
on him?
what they did after Sammy turned, they had Roman and Sammy had his match, and then the Usos turned on Roman.
Oh yeah, and then Jimmy was fucking not for whatever reason. You know, never mind. We're not even gonna talk about the whole thing. Oh yeah.
That whole thing's so
Mhm.
confusing
And
because they both
Mhm.
they both turned on him at Crown Jewel, or was it Night of Champions?
I don't remember.
It was like the tag match, and then Big Jimmy got hurt during that match, and then we didn't see him till SummerSlam, and he cost Jay the title. No one thought Jay was beating Roman, but
I mean, people that believed in kayfabe, they probably did.
yeah, kayfabe, he's good for when you're younger, but like
Mhm.
you kind of know the winner of matches.
Sometimes. I mean, I thought Sammy was gonna win against Roman. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I did too in Montreal.
Mhm. Elimination Chamber. Fortunately.
I thought Roman was gonna lose a couple times during that run,
All right,
but
bro.
let's get back to
No,
that.
no, no, no. Okay, no, yeah, we'll get back to that. But what was he gonna say?
Talk about that after SmackDown.
Well, okay, Punk and Roman and the Rollins thing, bro. I feel bad for Rollins. He seems like the only one that's like legitimately mad about everything, aside from Drew.
That just Seth's character. Seth is just pissed at the whole world.
You think he was right about everything though?
I don't know about right about everything, but him and Punk are both spitting facts about this whole situation. Punk's talking about they've never beat him one on one
Mhm.
without each other's help.
Mhm.
I don't know. It could really go any way at WrestleMania.
I think Punk's gonna win, and Paul's gonna turn on Roman.
I feel like Roman just needs to drop Paul.
You think so?
I don't know. Roman just needs to get away from like he could still be the tribal chief, but that can't just be his character.
Hmm.
That's what I feared after Roman losing the title.
That he would just become, weak again, like no promo skills again.
No, he has good promo skills.
Mhm.
It's just like what does he do after like the whole family stuff's over with?
Holy shit, you're right. You know, they
Like
should
what
have they
does
should have another draft. That'll shake things up again.
the draft? I think should be every year. The second week after Mania, like they have the Raw after Mania, and
Mhm.
then they have the draft. So every you could go year to year with this full roster.
Yeah,
But the brand split doesn't even matter
that
because
much, no.
people
Yeah,
show up on any brand anyways.
I like the better
But
when there's a brand split.
I heard after Mania that they're gonna go into like Raw exclusive pay per views and SmackDown pay per views.
Oh,
They're gonna
give
go
me
back to that
2016, man.
because
Bring me
they have
back.
so many titles.
Mhm.
They have so many titles that they can't put on one show,
Yeah.
and they're only doing 4 match cards now.
Really?
Like for normal pay per views, like Elimination Chamber was 4 matches, the Rumble was
Oh
four
yeah.
matches.
Oh goddamn.
So I think the pay per view should at least be 5 because the pay per views. I get like they end earlier so people could sit there and watch the full thing.
Mhm.
But I feel like the pay-per-views just feel too short.
Yeah, we need an Andre the Giant Battle Memorial Royal every single time.
That's going to be on SmackDown the week before Mania.
Yeah, I know. I was just saying. But
Who even wins that?
who's gonna win that? Hmm.
WrestleMania is 2 nights. You really can't put that on a pre-show one of the nights.
Otis. No. um. But I'm not gonna
For
lie.
the
I
hell of
actually
it,
would.
it will be Ray Phoenix
Oh yeah, Ray Phoenix is debuting right this week. No, next week, right?
next week. Yeah.
On
How
SmackDown. Thank God.
do you see? I don't think he has a match at Mania
Oh, that's
unless
okay.
they just throw him in like the U.S. title picture.
He like helps out Penta.
No, 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 no. I don't think. I think WWE is trying to avoid that at all costs right now.
Either way, it'll be nice to see my boy Ray Phoenix, man. He's so cool, man. I'm so happy.
Both wrestle solo, and then they could both wrestle as a team. But I think WWE should bring back like Survivor Series, and it'd be
Mhm.
like champ versus champ again,
Mhm.
because we could really get some crazy matches. If Penta stays on Raw and Ray Phoenix stays on SmackDown, Ray Phoenix wins the US, Penta wins the IC, and they
Mhm.
fight.
That would be
As
pretty cool, yeah.
because the War Games every year is just it feels forced.
Mhm. I liked it the
And
first time. It didn't make sense.
NXT is such a big brand now
They
that you
got
could do
everything.
that.
Yeah. 2019 is still one of my favorite Survivor Series of all time.
Keith Lee and Roman Reigns in the final two
Yes, bro.
was
That was fucking cool shit.
that was peak wrestling, right?
Man, and you know what I was so disappointed about? Like, this is when I was
Yeah.
like floating around wrestling. Was when I was like watching the Seth Rollins and Adam Cole match, and the crowd was just fucking dead. Like, what?
Do you never watch Brian Danielson or Daniel Bryan versus Adam Cole?
On what, AEW?
No, they fought on SmackDown.
They did?
Yep.
When? 2018 or 2019?
2019. It was like leading up to the pay-per-view.
And was the crowd also dead?
No, that match was actually pretty good. Like, you should go watch it when you have a chance.
Bruh. All I know is that the fucking the crowds outside the U.S. are doing 100 times better than the crowds in the U.S.
Yeah.
They are popping for every little thing every single time, and it feels so nice to watch. It feels like an Attitude Era crowd.
So let's wrap up SmackDown now.
Mhm. Paul is turning on
So
Punk or Roman. I've said that like 5 times
and
now.
then Cena. It's gonna be Cena and Orton, I think, at Bad Blood or Backlash.
Mhm.
I don't know. Cena and Orton.
My
Cena
bad.
Orton needs to perform. Cody and Cena needs to perform at WrestleMania.
Mhm. Keep it going. You got time. Come on. Stop making the awkward
AJ
silence, bro. Holy shit.
Styles needs to go against Cena one good time.
Yes, bro. One more time. Bro. It better be
And
as good as
Cena,
Royal Rumble SummerSlam matches.
Punk and Cena need to go at it because Punk just keeps name dropping Cena like
Mhm.
they all do. I think him and KO will be one time.
You know what I'm gonna hate if Cena's like what Brock Lesnar did in 2017, which is barely on
No,
the show.
no, he's gonna be there. Like in May, he's almost on every Raw in May.
That's good.
He's gonna be at every pay per view. Like he's gonna wrestle like Roman wrestled at the pay per
All
view.
right, good man. Cause fucking man, I'm not gonna lie, man. I miss 2021 so badly, man. Like for pro wrestling, I mean.
Pro wrestling was a good year then.
No, bro. How old were you when that was? 'Cause I was like 15, turning
I'm only
16.
a year. I'm only a year younger than
Well, I
you.
fucking still asked you then, didn't I? I didn't ask you. Oh, tell me. No, bro. I asked you
No,
for
I
your
don't
age.
know.
I asked for
I
a
don't know.
number, bro. I didn't
I
ask for a
don't know.
fucking sentence. I'm sorry.
So I'd be
Yeah, I was 15, 16. You were probably what?
I was
14, 15.
14, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man, that
14.
was bro. It was just like the Owens Reigns feud was fucking awesome. Like heading into Royal Rumble, and that match was fucking awesome, man. That last
That
man
match,
standing shit.
I thought KO was gonna win that match.
Man, I thought
Like
the
I
same
thought
damn
Kevin
thing,
Owens
bro.
was gonna win that match.
And then he got hit by a fucking golf cart, bro. I was like screaming and shit. You know, Christian was there, Carlito was at the Rumble, right? Hurricane return and stuff, right? I thought Randy was gonna win because Edge was like the last one there, and then Randy was never actually eliminated. Like, bro.
Yeah, Randy.
Hmm.
Randy was eliminated. He wasn't
No,
eliminated
yeah, he just
at
kind of
the
got he
beginning.
pretended to be injured and came back at like the last minute, bro. I remember exactly this. Edge was like about to celebrate. He was like looking all tired and shit. And then in my head, I'm like, wait, was Randy out? And then boom, he grabs Edge and he's like gonna throw him out. And I'm like, oh no. And then Edge reverses it and gets him out. I was so happy, bro.
I love
Yeah,
that
me
so
too.
much.
I remember like AEW was kind of going downhill because what's it called? The AEW Revolution pay per view was kind of if you know the ending, right? And then Drew McIntyre made reference to it, bro. See what I mean? Drew McIntyre was champion. He was putting on bangers every fucking week. And Keith Lee looked like a main eventer, remember?
Him losing on Raw really killed it. Like,
But like, what's it called? And then what's it? Riddle. Riddle was pretty fun to watch when he was a mid carder because him and Lashley were going back and forth, and Miz was a really good heel with Morrison,
wasn't
right?
Sheamus in the mix too? Like it was like
No, because
Sheamus, Lashley.
he turned on Drew McIntyre. That was it. I honestly did not expect that. Like right before Fastlane, I think.
Yeah, and isn't that when? No, wasn't it before the Chamber? Because wasn't Sheamus in the Chamber?
Mhm. No, Drew was in there.
That's,
Wait.
yeah, it was Drew, Sheamus, AJ, Randy, Kofi, and Jeff.
Oh yeah.
I forgot Jeff Hardy was in that match.
Yeah, I forgot Jeff Hardy even did anything in 2021. You know, the biggest thing he did in that year was bring back his old theme song. That
And
was
then
the
he got
biggest.
released
Yeah,
like
right.
three
Like in
months later.
December. I was so upset, bro. But what's it called?
Nah, COVID killed a lot of that. Like the Hardys weren't on TV during COVID, really.
Mhm.
But
I'm sorry, I'm
how
eating
do you,
crackers.
no, you're all right. Do you? What do you think Cena is gonna do on? He needs to hit Cody, or Cody needs to hit him.
What do you mean?
They're just sitting there not talking to each other.
Oh,
John Cena will put the mic down and walk away.
I want Thugonomics to talk about Cody Stardust. Um,
I think I think Cena
mhm.
either shows up with The Rock on Monday,
Yeah.
or we see The Rock doing something to Cody on Monday, like beating him up in the parking lot or something. Because just think about last year around this time. That clip of The Rock beating up Cody Rhodes in the parking lot
That
of
was cool.
Raw,
Hmm.
that's one of the
Most viewed on
most
about yeah,
viewed
yeah.
Raw clips of all time.
One of the best episodes of all time too, bro.
I love
Like,
when
mhm.
The Rock comes out and he just throws Jey Uso like out through the curtain.
Yeah. And what's it
Like The
called?
Rock was peak last year.
Mhm. What's it called? Oh man, I forgot what I was gonna fucking say now. Oh yeah, he's gonna probably grab Cody's face and kiss him and
He's
tell
like,
him,
Cody,
yeah,
I
I'm gonna
need you
be.
to be my champion.
He's gonna be like, "Mwah." He takes the belt from him and just walks away. End of everything. That's it.
Be my champion.
What's it called? And all right, what do you think is gonna be match of the entirety of WrestleMania, not just night one or two, just all of
It's either going to be Cena and Cody or Punk, Roman, and Seth.
it?
Oh, no. I know match of the night. Logan Paul versus AJ
Bro,
Styles.
shut the fuck up. I'm not watching that shit. I'm never ever gonna watch any Logan Paul matches. And I'm serious. Anytime he's on my screen, I'm on my phone.
What if
I'm not.
AJ just
No,
squashes
no,
him?
no, 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 no. We're not gonna do this again.
No, I said, what if AJ
I
squashes
will be
him?
the happiest man alive.
But we only have a few matches confirmed for Mania.
Which is surprising.
Because by this time, we normally have a lot of matches.
That they're building up to. But I don't know what's this, but that something might actually like this Mania. Might actually be nice, you know?
Like last year's build-up was
Yeah, it was
amazing,
fucking peak, bro. That shit.
phenomenal. I don't know why they don't have that press conference every year.
Who knows, man? But it was still, man. Last year was so
Press
annoying.
conference helped
Mm.
so much to build up Roman and Cody because when going into the press conference, we didn't know who Cody was challenging,
Oh my god, I got scared.
and when we
Wait, wait, wait,
when
wait, wait, wait. Hold on, hold on. Give me un momento, por favor. Alright. What were we trying? Cool.
nothing. Oh, I was talking about Mania, like the build up from last year.
Mm-hmm. So,
The
wait. I got a question for you. You ready? Are you ready? Hello?
Yes, I'm right here. I'm listening.
What do you think? What is your favorite WrestleMania of all time? Which match? Which WrestleMania were you the most excited for ever in your life? Where you're like, this is gonna be the like what? Tell me.
Last year was up there, but
Mhm.
my favorite WrestleMania,
Mhm.
um, I think it's probably an older one, like 2026 was up there.
You were like 3.
No, I wasn't.
But 26 was 2010.
Okay, I was 4, and I
You were
you
not,
can't
bro.
remember,
I was 4 years old when 2010 hit, man.
bro. I was like 3 and like a few months. I was 3 and like 8 months or
And
something like that.
you have like, bruh.
Yes, I
You
watched
remember
wrestling since.
everything like from when you were 3 years old.
No, but I remember being excited for that. Like, if you're, but the next Mania was probably, I think, Rockin' Rockin' Cena 2. Was that the Mania where Punk and Taker fought?
Yeah, that was WrestleMania 29.
That one. I love 29.
How old was I for that one? Oh, I was 7. Damn, I feel old as fuck right now. Oh my god, bro. How old do you not feel old at all, man?
Oh, I feel old, but you just gotta, because you gotta think, we're still not that
Yeah,
old.
I know, but I just feel old, man. I fucking. Oh, bro. Because I keep looking at statistics about stuff, and it's like, holy shit, you're right. Like, Roman's title reign ended last year, and it feels like it's been a decade, you know? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just, man. I remember when it first started, man. But I no joke thought he was gonna like lose it within a couple of months, or maybe a year or so, right? And then he just didn't lose it. And then I was like, okay, well maybe next year will be the thing. I thought Brock was gonna beat him, and he just didn't lose it.
I didn't think Brock was gonna beat him. I thought he was gonna drop to Edge
Me
here.
too, bro. At
So
Money in the Bank, man.
I thought at Money in the Bank.
That was such a good pay per view too. Like that ladder match might just be one of the like. Not gonna lie, it might be my favorite ladder match for Money in the Bank, man.
Who won that one? Theory?
2021. Yeah. No, no, he won 2022.
Oh, Big E won
Yeah, Big E. That's
2021.
why. Yeah. Big E, man. I miss Big E. But bro, I'm not gonna lie. I popped. That was probably the loudest I've ever popped in my life, man.
Bro, when I don't know what part of the match it was, but Edge had Roman in like with the chair piece
Yeah.
in the
In the mouth.
and did Seth
Yeah,
come out
Seth
and
came out.
stomp
Yep,
Edge,
Seth came out and yep, screwed Edge
and then
over.
Roman won, and then
Mhm.
I turned it off because I was so mad,
Yeah,
and then I go on Instagram and it says John Cena
bro.
comes out and challenges.
Mhm. Bro, this is what I
I,
did. I grabbed my remote and as I'm about to turn off the TV, right? Because Roman had just said, "Now the whole world will acknowledge me," right?
yeah,
And
after
as
that
I
I
was like,
turned
I
it
was
off.
gonna turn it off. I was like turning it off. I'm like, all right. So, and then all of a sudden I hear, "Dang!" I'm like, ah! Like I started screaming and shit. I screamed so loud, my little brother thought I was getting like robbed or something. And I was like,
Bro,
John
I
Cena's
thought
back, John Cena's back. I went downstairs, I told my mom and my grandma. My grandma was like half
I
asleep.
remember I saw Cena was back. I was so excited for that match with him and Roman,
Me
and
too, man.
that match was not the greatest.
No, it wasn't the greatest, but it was exciting to. And then Becky Lynch came back that night too with Bianca Belair, right? And what's it called? Then Lesnar came out, right? I was like, all right, Roman, whatever. You know, you got one up on, and it was a clean match too. I wanted Roman to cheat or something, you know, because I was like, Cena doesn't go down that easy, but he beat him clean. That's what I was like surprised about.
Yeah, and
Then Brock came back. That was
Brock
a good
came
match.
back in the black wife beater and the jeans.
Yeah, right. Like, holy, he's like, Paul, are you cheating on me? Paul looks all shocked and shit. Bro, that was such.
I
I
love
like that.
I
Yeah.
love Paul's like shocked.
Mhm. And then Brock beat up John Cena after the thing went off the air.
Yeah, Cena. I like that match, but Roman demolished Cena in that match.
Man, pissed me the fuck off, man. Oh, RK Bro, that was fun too.
RK Bro was a good time.
Mhm. See what I mean, man?
And then
2021 had it all, man. The U.S. title felt prestigious. I'm not gonna lie, kinda, cause what's it called? Sheamus and Riddle
Priest
had
was
a really decent feud with it, and they had a really good match at WrestleMania, right? Then Priest was a decent champion, I would say, right?
Lashley, and then Seth was champ.
Mhm.
Theory, Lashley. That was that was a good time for that title because it was getting changed a
Mhm.
lot.
Yeah. And then what's it called? Like RK Bro made the title, like the tag titles, or like just the tag teams in general feel so much more special, right?
The
And what's
tag
it called?
division was so special at that
Mhm.
time
And bro, that's
because
not even listen, no. That's not even considering what the fuck was going on in NXT, bro. Walter and Ilya Dragunov was still one of the greatest matches of that year, in my opinion. It's probably like the matchup for WWE and NXT. I'm not gonna lie, that was such a good match, bro. Man, and then Samoa Joe came back, bro. Remember that?
Samoa Joe.
Bro, that was so fucking cool. I was so happy.
I love Samoa Joe. It's just
Hmm.
he just gets fucking hurt.
Roman was feuding with like three different guys. He was feuding with Big E, Lashley, Brock Lesnar, and Finn Balor at once. Remember that?
He was kind of feuding. No, Jay. By then, Jay was the right hand man, right?
Hmm.
So yeah,
Wait.
he told. I remember he told Finn Balor because they fought, and he was like, "If you sign that contract, I'm sending your ass back to NXT."
Yeah. What was it? Man, Finn Balor was such a cool champion too during the pandemic in 2021.
I love when Cena tells him he's like, "I might have to jump over the barricade and blow you."
Oh yeah, signaling CM Punk. Oh my god. And then hold on, 2020 AEW was the fucking. I'm not gonna lie. That, like I said before, and I'll say it again. That was the most fun I've ever had watching pro wrestling in my life. Okay?
Oh yeah,
Ever,
me
bro.
too.
Listen,
And
every single week there was at least a 5-star. The first episode, Ray Phoenix and or New Year's Smash, right? Like the beginning of the month, Ray Phoenix and Kenny Omega, right? Banger match, right? Then what was it afterwards? February. It was like what happened in February? Actually? Yeah. But
isn't that the winter is coming in February?
no, Winter's Coming in December. Oh my god, bro! Like that was that like the last episode of AEW for 2021? Cause Heyman Page and Bryan Danielson. I thought it was gonna be like a 20-minute match, you know, or a main event or something, right? But they went at for an hour, bro. That was, bro, like come on, man. And then the Adam Page and the fucking what's it called? The Adam Page and Kenny Omega storyline, bro. There was like a couple of times I thought Kenny was gonna drop the title to Jungle Boy right after Double or Nothing to the Triple Threat at Double or Nothing, right? And
Sebastian, I hate to break it to you.
what?
I'm not trying to sound mean, but we were just talking about this on our
I don't
last.
give a fuck. I'm saying it again. All right. Okay, no. Okay, I'll stop. But let me talk about the other things then, man. Young Bucks and every. Yeah, you know, we talked about that too, didn't
No, we didn't talk about it all,
we?
but
New
we've
Japan.
talked New Japan that whole year.
Oh,
But
New
I
Japan,
think
bro, they were
AEW
fire.
overall was that year. AEW was better.
All out
I think
2021. Man, take me back. I want to go back so badly, man.
I
That was
think
such a
that's
good
the
time.
only year
Hmm.
AEW has beaten WWE clean in like the yearly ratings.
Hmm.
Because I don't know the build up to WrestleMania Hollywood was that 23.
Yes, that was
That was 20.
2023.
That was 2023, and that Mania that was like the last because Vince stopped around that time, but
Mhm.
they had to continue the matches he already booked.
Right.
So we got Brock and Almas at
Oh no.
Mania. I'm sorry, Cena should not have fought Theory
At all.
just for Theory not to do anything.
Right? Like, bro, that was such a dumb thing. What's it called? What was I saying? Oh yeah, no, no. But this is what I mean by Roman was feuding with like four different people because he was feuding with Lashley, right, and Biggie because they had that triple threat match on Raw, and they were building up the Survivor Series, and Lashley wanted the title back. And then he was feuding with Balor because remember when they were like Sami Zayn's fighting a mystery opponent at fucking on SmackDown, right?
It was Balor.
And yeah, I didn't know though. I didn't. And then he came out and he returned. I was like, holy shit, you know. And then what was
No,
it? Then
wasn't
Brock
he?
was still
He was
around.
feuding. He was
Hmm.
feuding with Cena at that time too.
No, because Brock had just come back. Cena like left. This was September.
No, because
Hmm.
I remember. Yes, but
Oh,
I'm saying
Cena was
yes, but
gone,
I'm
bro.
listen. But
Okay, I'm listening.
Finn was before that because Cena wanted. Because I remember Cena came out to challenge Reigns, but Reigns did not want to challenge him, and then Reigns accepted Finn Balor's offer.
Oh, I'm looking this up. SmackDown. Let me see. There we go.
I might be remiss. Am I?
Oh, would you look at that? October 15th. I am wrong. July 23rd. You were right.
No, you were right. Like Finn was still feuding like after Cena because he fought Finn twice, didn't he? During that reign, he fought him once on SmackDown
Yeah.
because that was right before. Because after that, that's when Cena got his title match for SummerSlam,
Mhm.
and then after that is Extreme Rules after
Mhm.
SummerSlam.
Oh, that was almost some. Yeah.
So yeah, so Brock was still in the mix.
Mhm. My bro, Roman was the
So
guy
yeah,
in 2021.
I love the like the one segment on SmackDown where Sami Zayn's in the wheelchair and Brock Lesnar's
Oh
like,
yeah, he's like, you don't want to
"Hey,
come hunting in Saskatchewan or some shit, and Sammy's
like
like,
I'd like to personally invite you to Saskatchewan." And he's like, "Brock, I meant to talk to you about that. I'm vegan."
and then Brock gets up all mad a little bit. Remember when he came back with the flip phone? That was funny. He's like, I never quite. He had a picture to show Adam Pearce. Like, I never understood how these quite were, and then he just breaks it.
I love Cowboy Brock Lesnar.
You know what character I missed the fucking most from that time?
Who
Broke ass Corbin or whatever, bum ass Corbin. That bro, that was such a
he
good
was
character.
actually he was actually called bum ass Baron
Yeah.
Corbin.
And then I remember he came out and announced he's like with what's it? What was it? He was like they came out whoever announced him incorrectly or not like in a bad manner. Like they were like, here comes bum ass Corbin, right? And he's like, come on, that's not even my name. He looked so sad.
I remember it was like around when Cena was feuding with Roman.
Hmm.
Cena came out and he was like, "I'll donate to your charity," and then he just fucking hit him with the AA.
You see, I feel like everybody just had a feud that was really nice. Like he was feuding with Biggie for the fucking the what Money in the Bank briefcase.
No, that was for the IC title. I thought.
No, it was for the Money in the Bank briefcase.
Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't call that a feud. They fought like
Once.
one time
Yeah,
on
but it was still
SmackDown.
fun to watch. Like it was still funny, you know. The one thing
Yeah,
I
Smack.
wish they would have done was that what's it called? Was that they just shocked us with the Big E cashing, you know?
It wasn't really a surprise. Was it like the Raw after or a couple Raws after
After SummerSlam, yeah.
Money in
But
the Bank?
that's why I said I wish they surprised us because he literally Big E just shows up and he's literally like, whoever wins, I'm gonna cash in on you.
he, he, he,
So
he successfully cashed in. So
yeah, I know. I just wish they
uh,
would have surprised us, you know, like a surprise appearance or something, you
I
know?
remember he won it, and then Nikki Cross,
Oh yeah, Nikki Cross was the women's Money in the Bank holder.
Nikki Ash,
That was must have been a rough time.
almost.
Yeah, almost. Yeah, that was so horrible, bro. Her
Now
and
she's
Rhea was tagging and stuff.
Her and Rhea were fighting for the title.
They were?
Yeah, that's who I think she beat.
Oh yeah, she cashed in like the night after, right?
She cashed in the very next night.
Yeah. Well, that's something. And then whatever happened? Oh yeah, no, Alexa Bliss. What happened to her during that time? Cause I don't.
She got pregnant.
Ah, okay. That makes more sense.
She got written off TV.
Mm. What's it called? The match of 2021 was Randy Orton and Alexa Bliss at Fastlane. I'm sorry. No
I
more.
remember I remember in 2021 I was geeking when Bray Wyatt crawled out from under the ring.
Nah, that shit was genuinely scary as fuck. Oh, I thought
I
that
was
was
like,
cool.
yes. I was like, the Fiend's back. And then he fucking got squashed at WrestleMania.
That was such a horrible fucking decision, man. I don't. Let's move on to
I'm sorry,
whatever.
why did Vince McMahon release Bray Wyatt?
Cause I remember seeing something like, cause he did not like the way he was shaped or whatever.
Bro, Bray Wyatt was carrying your show.
I know, man. And then, God, I'm so glad Vince is gone.
The Fiend ruined the pandemic.
What do
Or
you
the
mean?
pandemic ruined the
Yeah, the
Fiend.
pandemic.
I meant.
The fiend grabbed the pandemic by the throat and told it no. Again, what's it called? But um, we
No, there
haven't
was
watched
some.
AEW yet. Hold on, so everyone out. Oh yeah, I haven't watched AEW. I'll say it right now. I haven't seen nothing.
I haven't watched it this
I'll
week.
look at their Instagram for a quick second right now. Cole, you talk or say something.
I haven't watched it either, to be so honest with you.
Really? What's it
Yeah,
called? Because
because
aren't they have? Wait, do they not have full episodes on Max? Because if that's the case, I'll go back to watching it if it's just free.
yeah, it's free on Max.
Everything like the episodes and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it looks like FTR are gonna split up soon because Cash Wheeler walked away from Dax Harwood at AEW Collision yesterday.
So Claudio versus Edge on Wednesday.
Hmm.
I don't know how
I
I
don't
feel
know,
about
man.
that. Like Roman's
Who the fuck's
reign.
hologram, bro?
There's just so many random ass people like Big Boom AJ.
Timeless Tony Storm. I remember her.
Bro, Roman's title reign
Mhm.
really pushed a lot of people. Like Cesaro got a title push.
Wait, is Edge? No. Oh, okay. I saw that because I saw the post. Yeah, it says right here, Cope just rated R superstar Cope against Claudio for the. I thought, oh my god, I thought Edge was AEW champion, but it's just Claudio's arm with the trios championship.
Yeah, no, they're fighting Wheeler Yuta, Pac, and Claudio at the pay
What
per
was the
view.
stable you said? Because you said it was a different name now instead of Blackpool
Called
Combat
like
Club.
they're called like the Death Riders or something
Oh
like
my
that now.
god, bro, that's so fucking. That's so meta. Like, bro, no time limit, no outside interference. Apparently, there's gonna be Daniel Garcia versus Adam Cole for the TNT Championship. Right.
Will Ospreay returns.
Oh my god, bro. Holograms too fast. Whatever that's supposed to
Yeah,
be.
next Wednesday I'll start watching AEW,
Man, I'm about
but
to
I'm not,
die after seeing hologram. What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
And oh my god, Mercedes Money has 4 belts. What is that? Is that the
I'm sorry.
fucking Stardom? No. Hold on. She's talking. I'm not listening. Okay, yeah, one of them's New Japan. One of the TBS title. I can't tell the other one though. Whatever. Yeah, what were you saying?
She's just overpowered. I don't know.
Kevin Knight is all elite. Who's Kevin Knight?
I have no clue.
They're just adding people for no fucking reason, man. I don't know whatever happened. You know
But
what?
you
TNA
can't
is what I
book
do want to watch though. Huh?
TNA is amazing right now.
What were you gonna say?
Oh, I was gonna say they could hire Big Boom AJ, but they can't book Britt Baker.
What's happening with her?
She's not in the company.
Oh, damn. What? Oh
Tony
yeah,
Khan,
her and Adam Cole broke up, right?
yeah, and then there's video like footage of Tony Khan shit talking Britt Baker.
Wow.
Like I don't know who
She's
recorded
she's
it
still in my
or
opinion the
what.
greatest AEW female wrestler right now, or ever.
But yeah, I'm sorry, Mercedes Monet this might be a hot take and people might not like what I have to say,
Mhm.
but she's only big like this because the way she left WWE. The
I agree.
only reason.
Mhm.
And it clearly couldn't have been that bad, the reason they left WWE, because Naomi's back.
Mhm. She's doing a good job right now. She's a heel. You know.
She's she's about to she's about to that could be a good match.
What?
Like Jade Cargill could wrestle now.
Mhm. We don't talk about
Do
her
you
AEW days.
do you remember when
What?
she teamed with Shaquille O'Neal
Oh my God. Yeah, against Cody Rhodes and who
and
else?
Brandy?
Oh yeah, and Brandy.
No, was it Brandy or Velvet Sky?
It was one of the two, but you know, no, I can't say that joke. What's it called? Um,
I
Hold on.
remember Cody like dove over the top rope
Mhm.
and fell through a table with Shaq.
Mhm. Shaq was for some reason in like the middle of like the thing. That's how Jade. That's how what Jade Cargill debuted, right? She was like, "I have an opponent for you, and his name is Shaq." And then I was like, "What?" I was like, I didn't know who he was. Like, I knew who he was, but I didn't know like she didn't say the full name. I'm like, "Who the fuck's Shaq?" Right? And then Mike Tyson was also there for some reason for like the build of
You're just
Double or
like, oh
Nothing.
my god,
Mhm.
because him and Chris Jericho have this like weird ass feud. Because remember, it was back on Raw a long time ago. Mike Tyson just knocked him.
Mhm. What's it
He just
called?
walked up to him and bow.
He's gonna rip the shirt. Oh, that was pretty
He's like,
funny.
"What you gonna do, brother?"
But what's it called? What was his name? Oh, I was also watching Shaq Life, and he was talking about his experiences about pro wrestling, and that apparently him and Jade Cargill knew each other from like dumb long ago. I didn't know they knew each other like that.
Shaq's been so involved in wrestling. Like, we should have gotten him and Big Show at WrestleMania.
What? Which meeting was that?
It was supposed to be when
32.
he fought. Yeah, it was supposed to be at when they like faced off in the wrestler, like at the in
Yeah,
the
that was
Andre the
WrestleMania
Giant.
32. Yep, yep. Mania 32. But what's it called? Man, we really haven't talked about any other pro wrestling company besides the WWE, man, or AEW. I wanted to tell you about New Japan, man. Man. I don't know. I'm like I said, I haven't watched it since 2022 because everyone's just been leaving, right?
We've talked about New Japan
Yeah, but like
on the last episode
not as serious as we've been doing it with like the other companies.
because I don't currently watch New
Me
Japan.
neither. I'm
I
just trying to
don't.
say how nice it is over there, man. How like I like the matches, bro. They're just fucking good for no reason at all.
No, they do put on bangers.
For like, bro. And oh yeah. I was telling you about the Takeshita and the Hiroshi Tanahashi. They're gonna wrestle next on April 12th, I think. And
So I'll watch that.
when the Windy City Riot. I was bro, cause what's it called? Years ago, right? Tanahashi was like, "Oh, not all companies deserve to be spoken in the same light," and he was talking about DDT Wrestling, right, where Takeshita was working at. He goes over, and what's it called? He goes over, like Tanahashi beats Takeshita, right? And now, I don't know if you saw Takeshita when he was younger, but he wasn't as like buff as he was now, right? He's a lot
Oh
more
yeah,
thinner.
I've seen.
And what's it called? Takeshita now he's like, now look at me. He's like the talk of Japan, right? He's the current ace now, right? And it's not Tanahashi anymore. And he says, look at where your company is. He's like, well, most of your stars have left for a better company, right? And then that Takeshita did have one of the greatest matches like in 2022, and Takeshita was probably MVP in 2022. I'm not gonna lie, or in 2023, right? He had all those good matches and stuff. And now he wants to get revenge for what Tanahashi did to him a long time ago. And I'm like, damn, like it was like a 14-minute video package, and I was like watching the whole thing. I'm ready for that, and it's gonna be here in the U.S. I don't know where, but it's Windy City Riots. You know.
Windy City Riots.
That's
So
what the pay per view is called.
the Windy City, I think that's
Wait, is it an actual city? 'Cause I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't
yeah,
know.
that's like it's like a nickname for a city.
Oh, okay, let me look this up. Windy City Riots. It's so quiet. It's an upcoming. Oh, April 11th, Chicago, Illinois. I see. But yeah, the match, obviously the match tonight, everyone's gonna want to watch Takeshi Tanahashi. You know,
Yeah.
what's it called? What else, man? What are our predictions for about for next week's SmackDown and Raw and NXT?
It should be really interesting.
What do you mean? Takeshi
Raw should
Tanahashi?
be
Oh,
really interesting.
why is that? Tell us, tell us.
Cena and Cody should. The Rock should make an appearance.
What if he doesn't? Though? I don't think he will. I'm gonna be. I don't know. I don't think he will.
The
But
main reason Cena
mhm.
turned heel was to, to be the Rock's
Yeah, and he
champion.
has yet to explain why.
That's what I'm saying. So we're gonna get them at some point.
Well, I think he's explained his point. He's because he doesn't like us anymore.
That's not.
What? You don't think that's a valid reason?
No.
I think his crash out was reasonable. I mean, I'd be mad too, you know, if I was putting in all the work and shit and I got booed.
Yeah, it's a good reason.
Then that's his reason. That's why he's ill, you know. No, you don't like that. You don't like that reason.
No, I do. I do.
And what's it called? Why do I keep saying what's it called, man? Every time you say that, you gotta say something mean about me. I gotta stop that
But
now.
it should.
Hmm.
SmackDown should be good. We're gonna get Roman, Punk, and Seth again.
Keep talking.
I don't, there's nothing. There's nothing really like wrestling is not crazy right now.
No, it isn't. I mean, I thought that like I said, Tanahashi Takeshita seems nice. I don't know what's going on in AEW or TNA. And yeah, WWE's been a little dry. I'm not gonna like okay, just a little bit. I'm not saying it's uninteresting. No, I've watched, I've seen. I thought Drew and Randy were talking some shit, and I thought, I think Randy Owens is a decent feud, and I like things that they said between Rollins, Punk, and Reigns. And I do think Paul Heyman's gonna do something to Roman or Punk at WrestleMania. Okay, that's just what I'm thinking. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's gonna be really crazy.
The match. The match itself. I'm just
The
saying,
match.
what's going on right now is
I think
nothing too appealing, you know.
we really only know the title matches. We know Gunther, Jay.
Oh my god.
I don't know. We need
Mhm.
like easy
Yeah,
Gunther for that
yeah,
match to
yeah.
be good. We know Charlotte, Tiffany. We know
I completely
Io,
forgot Tiffany and Charlotte Flair was happening.
Io, Bianca, Rhea.
Mhm.
Who else? Cena, Cody. That's three. KO, Randy. That's a solid card. That's not the greatest card ever.
I mean, I just don't know how to feel about it, you know, like, cause they haven't. I need shit talk. Like, I need facts being spit. You know what I mean? Like, I
No,
need,
it
I need,
will.
I
I
need
think it will go
roasts. Like,
down.
I need what Cena was talking about. Kurt Angle, forget your mouthpiece. I'll put my piece in your mouth. Remember that? That was fucking. I like that was the best. I thought that was the coolest thing ever, man. Or whatever. I need that Cena, man. I want some roasts going on. Like, I need promo talks. Like it's like everyone was in the peak and talking shit. That's what I need. But man, what's it called? Cole, come on, stop bringing, bro. You're so silent, bro. What happened to you?
I'm trying to think of wrestling. Like nothing really amazing or
We can
spectacular
talk about
happened this week.
literally anything, bro. That's wrestling related.
I don't know. We went over most
Oh
of
my god, I
everything.
sent you, I sent you, I sent you an Instagram post, and I asked you when are we going, and you don't want to go.
It's only one day,
So,
so we would have to go. We'd have to go that day. That's why I was
do you remember
confused.
remember what I sent you?
Yeah, it's like mini wrestlers. Like
Yeah. What do you
it,
mean mini wrestlers?
it's
I'm gonna
it's
keep this
midget
short. I'm gonna keep this short. No, I'm not. Okay, no, no, no. What's it? What's it? What's it?
it's midget mayhem wrestling.
Yes, sir. I mean, hey, they're keeping it short by keeping it one day.
No small event. It's
Yeah, no, no small event. What's it called? What's it called?
okay. I have a thing to talk about.
What?
We're talking about how there's a match getting inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah, Austin, bro. I told you that that was a good match, bro, and that was match in 1997.
That wasn't even on your top 15 matches of WrestleMania, I thought.
It was on there. Also, who are you talking about? What is this? What are you saying?
When we when we
What?
talked
What?
about
Uh huh. Yeah,
when
when
we
we
talked
talked
about
about
our
it.
top
Yeah.
15 matches,
Okay, good. I don't remember
like
this day, but okay. I'm just saying that Austin was on that list. Okay. Okay.
you don't remember the day, but
No, I
you're
don't remember
confirming
the
that Austin was.
day. Yes, I am. Listen,
No, so
what?
forever, whoever's listening this far into the podcast, put in the comments below your favorite WrestleMania match, like the best WrestleMania match of all time.
And also send me an email or something about your favorite wrestling meme because I need to send some to people. Like like the Penta profile picture. That's my favorite thing ever. I like using that for
But
everything. Yeah.
so Sebastian, what's your favorite WrestleMania match of all time?
Let's see.
I know you're number one.
Mr. T and Hulk Hogan. No, I'm playing. It's
Vince McMahon versus
no,
Bret Hart.
yeah, Triple H. Triple H versus Undertaker and the end of an era. It was Shawn Michaels special guest referee. The greatest WrestleMania match of all time, and the greatest streak match. Any WrestleMania, nothing's gonna top that match ever in WrestleMania. I think.
What? Did you just say that's the greatest streak match of all time?
Yeah, I don't care what you say. It's the
Oh
greatest
my
WrestleMania
god!
match, dude. Don't stop, stop
It's
it, stop it. It's the
I,
greatest. It is. Okay.
no
Yes, it
Undertaker
is.
and Shawn. That's number two. That's the second greatest streak match. Undertaker and Shawn two is the best Taker match, WrestleMania streak match of all time.
I like the way you're thinking. I mean, now tell me why that's number two again, not number one. Cole.
Why yours is number two?
No, why mine's
So
number one?
yours is number two because we did not Shawn like that match is good. That match is good, but it didn't real like no one knew. No one. I didn't think Triple H was gonna win.
I didn't until Shawn Michaels did the fucking sweet chin music into the pedigree.
But you have to also think about that match
Bro, I
had
had
less emotion.
no, no, I had
No,
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 no, no, no, no, no,
more
no.
at
Listen,
stake. There was more.
listen, listen, listen.
There was more
Shawn
at stake.
Michaels, bro. I was 4 fucking years old. I have vague memories of whatever happened. Okay,
Okay,
I'm talking about when I was alive for this shit. I was 7 years old watching this match.
you were
Yeah,
alive for Taker and Shawn too. You were
man.
alive for both of them.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna remember one over the other. Like I was alive for fucking WrestleMania 21. I'm just like 0 years old, bro.
Okay, you could go back and watch everything to build up. You could know
Yeah, but
the
Triple H and Undertaker just so
Taker
much
and
better because of the best thing of all time.
no,
Yes,
no,
yes.
no. Taker and Shawn is better because there was more. There was more at stake. If Triple H lost, he was still wrestling.
That's not the point. The point is I thought the
And
match
that
was really
is
good.
the point. The Shawn Michaels. Oh my god, Shawn
remember
Michaels.
how last time? Remember how last time you were like, if you guys have opinions, that's cool, right? And now here I am with my own opinion, and you're over there. Oh, actually, you're wrong.
I'm saying why it's
I'm
my number
saying,
one.
what's my number
You
one? Me what?
no, because you just said my match was number two. So don't try to pull that
First of all,
opinion
you
card.
know I have no
Don't try to
English.
pull that card.
Me no speak English. The silence was loud. Bro, yeah, I said, all right, man. What? So no, no, we wouldn't even finish talking about that. So are they only inducting one match per year then?
Yeah, I think that's gonna replace the Warrior Award.
Okay. Yeah, I honestly forgot the Warrior Award was even a thing. What's it called? Keep speaking, man. I've been carrying this entire podcast. I don't know.
I just started talking about WrestleMania matches, and you said we don't need to talk
Well,
about
we
that.
okay. Let me talk about. Let me spout some knowledge on these youngins that are watching this thing, or old people that are gonna be like, 80s was the best time to watch wrestling.
They're gonna be like, actually, none of those matches are the best match of all time. It's actually Kurt Angle versus Eddie Guerrero at WrestleMania.
It's actually Hulk Hogan against Andre the Giant at WrestleMania 3.
I'm sorry. If someone tells me that, I will laugh in their face. I don't care. I don't care. Like it was monumental for like the wrestling world,
Yeah.
but Andre the Giant had the moveset of Great Khali, if we're being
Facts.
serious with ourselves.
Someone's gonna say Yokozuna and Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania 9.
People talk about how Andre's the best big man in the company, and I don't agree with that at all.
It's it's who? What do you believe
Like,
it is?
what are we considering big men? Like Mark Henry, Big Show,
Yeah,
Kane,
people like that.
Undertaker. Undertaker's the best big man of all time, then.
Okay, well then there you go. I agree. I agree.
But if we're going off like height wise, like they have to be like 7 foot or taller. It's Big Show.
I agree as
I
well.
think Big Show. I think Big Show is better than Andre the Giant.
Man, what are some dream matches you wish would have happened?
I don't know, Rock and Shawn.
Mhm.
That really pissed me off that we never got that.
What else? Bro does not know what else.
Stone Cold,
Uh huh.
Stone Cold and Punk. That would have been a good match.
Paul Heyman, Adam Pierce. I'm
I
just
love
listen.
when Paul
I
Heyman.
really thought
I
they were
love
gonna
when
wrestle.
Paul Heyman. He was like, "I'm from New York."
What's it called?
Do you know what I'm
Yeah,
talking
yeah, yeah,
about? When
yeah.
he,
What was
I
the show,
love
bro?
that clip.
Come
You're
on,
talking
bro. I
about
had
dream
it. Yeah,
matches.
yeah. I had it in my head that I had like a really good one too. I forgot what it was
Cena
though.
and Kenny Omega. I wish we got Prime Cena and Prime Kenny
Bro,
Omega.
that would have been fucking. That would have like sent people to the heavens, bro.
That would have fed families. Like,
Yeah, fact. Like, bro, that would have fed generations of families, bro. That match would have been fucking killer, bro.
how
But
do you
sadly.
think Vince McMahon is?
Mhm.
Like sitting at home, seeing how popular the WWE is right now.
Mm. Well, he was old in the
Like,
first place, man. I don't know. He's so weird. What's it called? Okay, underrated matches. Go for it. Because we talked about the last time. We only got to like two of them. So go.
I don't know if you've ever watched this match, but Shane McMahon versus Randy Orton at No Way Out is beautiful.
I never watched it. I thought that was the one where Shane got his balls electrocuted, but that was with Kane, right?
Yeah.
What
No,
match was that?
that was with Kane, but that was around the time when Randy was he punted Stephanie, he punted Vince,
Mhm.
like he was going into WrestleMania to fight Triple H.
Yeah.
Like they were
That was
making it
25.
seem like a serial killer won the Royal Rumble.
Yeah. Bro, '09 Randy is fucking horrifying, bro.
But what's another underrated match?
Hmm. If I'm being serious here, then like a match I don't see anyone talking about is Jungle Boy and Adam Cole. Like I think 2 weeks after All Out.
A match I don't see people talk about is that Ziggler and Miz match,
Which one?
the one I know Mercy.
Bro, I tell you about that all the time.
I know you do, but I'm talking about other people.
That's
Like
the greatest intercontinental title match of all time and title change of all time. I don't care what anybody says. Don't you dare say
that
Gunther and Sheamus or some other bullshit.
Gunther and Sheamus. Hell no.
The match is good. It's a good number two behind Ziggler and Miz and No Mercy. Cause I know Joe thought Ziggler was gonna retire, bro. You gotta remember I was a week
What's the
back in
most
11.
what's the most underrated like world title? Like who's held it and it's been underrated?
Hmm. The bar with the tag titles. No.
Oh, I'm talking about world title. Like,
Okay. Hmm. Hmm.
I would say, I
What do you
don't know,
say?
Bray's WWE title run.
Bro, they had like 2 defenses, I think.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, it was overlooked. Like, he needed to defend it more. That's what I mean by underrated. Like,
Bruh.
do you want me to say Jinder Mahal?
Yeah, don't hinder gender, man. How dare you?
Okay, I have a better question for you.
Go for it.
Who should, this will be the question to end the pod.
Okay.
Who who should have been a world champ in WWE that wasn't a world champ?
Owen Hart.
That's
He
all you're saying.
look, bro. He had all the tools for it. This guy, he had fucking
I
charisma.
know,
He
and
was
I there's a
arguably
couple
better than Bret Hart in the ring. This guy, bro.
it's better than Bret Hart in the ring.
Nah, Owen
Not
Hart was cool
arguable.
too.
Owen Hart would have he probably still would have been wrestling till like 2005 ish.
Hmm.
Do you think if he didn't die, he would have ended up in WCW?
Considering the way they were booking him as a Blue Blazer, probably. Well, actually, no, I don't think so. Cause what's it called? It was what 99, and he would have been in WCW for like 2 years, and it wouldn't have made any sense for him to go. Oh, I mean, if he did, then I don't know if he'd probably go to TNA or something.
Probably because everyone was going to TNA when
Yeah,
WCW closed. Like Dusty was in
yeah, he was in the
Sting.
Sting. But I was like a couple years after
Do you know who should be world champ that's never been world champ?
Keith Lee. Who?
I was gonna say Keith Lee and
Hmm.
Sami Zayn.
When do you
Like I'm not
in
talking about.
Sammy versus Roman or some other time?
I don't know. Sammy should be a world champ. There's no reason Kevin Owens should have a world title reign, and Sammy shouldn't.
Well, when do you think
Because
Sammy should have won it then?
I don't know if he could still win it.
From who? Cody?
No, he's
Gunther?
gonna win the world. He's gonna win. He's Gunther's going to lose at WrestleMania.
You think Sammy's gonna feud with Jay?
It's either gonna it's either gonna be like Jay gives the people that deserve opportunities. Like I feel like the world title should move on to people that haven't been world champ. Like how the last few haven't been champ before. Priest,
Right.
Gunther, Jay will be a first time because they need to build superstars.
Mhm.
I think sometime next year Braun Breaker will win the world title. I think sometime this year Jacob Fatu will win the world title.
Mhm.
And Sammy, I could see Sammy winning the Rumble next year and him being because Sammy has like the willpower
Be champion every
to
week.
be a champion every week and fight for those major titles.
Hmm. You got a good point. You got a good point.
Because he was carrying the
Mhm.
he was a big part of that bloodline shit
Yeah. Oh
at
yeah.
the end of the
Remember
day.
when you asked me if I thought an anime intro would be better than the fucking rap songs we got now? What was it? What's the fucking current intro for it? Raw again?
There is no intro for Raw.
There isn't like no songs.
Mm-mm.
Well, I saw this one channel where this guy made an anime intro for like pay-per-views, and I was like, oh, see that?
Is that channel you sent me?
No, it was some other shit. What's it called? I'll send it to you later. But like, bro, there was this one for like a minute. Bro, you gotta watch this with me. But I'm just saying that it was a fucking. It looked cool as shit. I thought it looked cool as shit. Or they can bring back To Be Loved by Papa Roach. That's my favorite Ryan intro. What do you think?
Yeah, that was a good intro.
Well, you know, that was a good one. What's it called?
I just wanna be.
Loved. I want domination.
What's the one before that? It's like
What, oh, Across the Nation?
come on, come on.
Jesus Christ, never sing again, bro. What?
I'm talking about my singing skills.
Huh?
I'm talking about my singing skills.
Bro, you sounded horrible, bro.
They haven't heard you sing. What?
Yeah, bro, it's because I don't want to listen. My vocals are so beautiful that apparently there's some people that haven't. Okay? I have been told by the
Just like
ghosts of the
that.
people that I've killed accidentally singing. What?
When I heard you singing, my ears went to hell.
God, okay. It's because you got something wrong with the ears, bro.
If I got something wrong with my ears, you got something wrong with your eye.
My eyes are perfectly fine, bro.
Thinking Triple H and
Bro, that's why
Undertaker.
you need glasses, bro. You can't see correctly, man. You gotta see these matches nicely. You're watching them over there in like 240, bro. You put the glasses on, you barely see any better. So I got that's why you got Shawn and Undertaker at number 2 or number 1,
I don't care.
bruh.
Do you want me to say? Do you want me to say Undertaker and Mark Henry in the casket matches?
No,
That's number one, right?
I'm just saying that Triple H and Undertaker at Hell in a Cell or in the Hell in a Cell is way better.
Yeah, I'm only kidding. We all have our opinions, so
Some good like mine, some bad like Cole's. But well, you know, there's still opinions at the end of the day, you know, and we can't judge people too much on it.
yeah, let's not judge people. We all have opinions.
I
We
have
all can think it.
I have a dream that one day, no, what's it called? Um,
Well,
continue what you were saying.
I think that's pretty much
This is my
it for this
by
episode.
everyone that's watching or fucking whoever watches. My bad, I didn't watch TNA AEW. I'll get right back on that bandwagon, and
So,
you know,
so next week we'll do the Raw review.
oh boy,
We'll do that. We'll do that right after again.
again, bro, again. We'll see, I don't know why we can't just lump it in with the pod and make it
We'll do
longer.
we'll do we'll do a Raw review if Raw's good.
Yeah, if Raw's good. If not, I'm fucking sleeping, bro. I'll put on my TV. Unless someone has
And
a free Netflix account I can use and, you know, pass it on. But if not, I'll try. If what?
but
Yeah.
but if it's not that great, we'll just talk about it on our Saturday episode of the pod.
Or Sunday,
And
depending on whether or not Cole wants to do anything that day.
I'm
Oh,
sorry for missing it on Saturday.
yeah,
I was sick yesterday. I apologize.
bruh. Like,
It
what
won't
is it?
happen
New
again.
liver sick or what?
Bro, I was in my bed.
Listen, if I can eat crackers while talking about wrestling, you can die and come back to life. Isn't Undertaker your favorite? Use his willpower and come back to life. Sit up.
Sebastian, never give up.
Yeah, never give up. Never give up. Okay,
But all right,
scriptures.
this was the third episode of our pod.
Mhm.
I hope that you guys enjoyed.
Man, I didn't it. No, I'm playing again. What's it called? Also, please, leave me. We don't have a PO box, but it'd be thankful to know if we get free shipment. No. Next week
No,
again. I'll talk. I'll watch TNA and I'll watch AEW. You know, catch up with New
yeah, next
Japan.
week I'll watch TNA,
This
and
week
next
I'm
week
gonna do
we'll talk about both
the
of them.
whole and all the whole things, and we will watch midget wrestling. I will at
We will.
least.
We will.
What's it called? Everybody, adios. Take care. Cole says he loves you. Right?
Thank you for watching, and let us know in the comments if you watched the video this far.
If you
Your
did,
favorite
you
WrestleMania
get
match.
what Cole said, because he's way better at me talking to people than I am, because I'm not cool. I'm not good at this at all. But yeah, no, I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like and everything. I'll make more shorts for
All right,
everybody.
please leave a like and subscribe, and have a good day.
And me and Cole will have a bikini in the mud pool match.
If this video gets
If this
a
gonna, yeah,
thousand
no, no,
likes.
1,000. No, but yeah, everybody, good night, or good morning, or whatever. Adios.